G'day everybody, it's Craig Cobb here. Welcome to a new month and a new free newsletter. Today is the 1st of October and I want to show you first of all the live webinars that we have coming up this week. To register, all you need to do is click free live webinars on our website or click the link below. The first one is intraday trading with, so you can see the countdown clock here. We've got 9 hours till this webinar starts. It will be presented by me at 9 AM London, 6 PM Sydney and 9 PM Auckland. Now this particular webinar is to expose the ins and outs, the pros and cons of intraday trading. A lot of people think it's the only way to trade or the best place to trade. We want to point out some of the reasons why it can be very tough to be a successful intraday trader. Not trying to scare you away from it, just want to make sure you understand the truths behind intraday trading. Then again tomorrow evening, or tomorrow on the 2nd of October, we are going to have another webinar, How to Trade Futures with Precision. This is a great webinar for anybody who's not trading futures at the moment, who is trading futures and wants to know more about it, or who has got any thoughts about moving into the futures markets. There's some fantastic trends in there, there's some very, very good opportunities, and as always at Trade with Precision, we say don't pigeonhole yourself into one market. Have good strategies that you can apply to any market in any time frame, and we're going to explain a lot to you about how you can trade futures using our methods, and that's going to be at 8 PM London, 8 AM Auckland and 3 PM New York. So register for those two webinars this week, guys, to get your dose of Trade with Precision education. Now, first of all, let's get stuck into the markets and have a look at what's out there this week, because there's very good trends, there's some very good opportunities, and there's been some good trading the last couple of weeks. Hopefully this week will be absolutely no different whatsoever. So let's first of all have a quick look at euro dollar, because it's interesting to see where we are at the moment. On the weekly, we have got ourselves in an uptrend, and if we see here, we saw this bullish candle in the buy zone. We've got these moving averages fanning quite nicely, a break to the high of that, and we've seen a nice push high. We now have a weekly confirmed uptrend. Not a great deal in the way in terms of resistance for quite some time, to be fair, so plenty of room for a profit opportunity. Now coming down to the daily, we can clearly see that we are in an uptrend once more. We can see that we're in and around that buy zone. Now for me personally, I'm not looking to take any trades until we get above this level, but a break of this level would be relatively significant, because it would mean that we have a higher low and a higher high in this trend, and therefore I'll be looking for opportunities to get long on euro dollar. The next one I like the look of is dollar Sing, and I really like this towards the dollar weakness, and also combine that with some Sing strength, because first of all I want to show you on the weekly here we have this basically equal tops. Here was our higher low, we now have a lower low, and we really see this, some strong selling pressure come in as we saw the dollar weakness come in as well. Now on the daily, here's what I like personally. I think that this level is quite a it's a level of support, and an old support becomes new resistance, and we're actually seeing that now with this small red candle in this sell zone. And we've got this lower high, here's our higher low, then we've got a lower low and another lower high. A breakdown below the low of that candle would really signify to me that we're likely to see this trend continue to roll over, continue on with that dollar weakness, and see dollar Sing continue lower. There is plenty of room for opportunity too. I mean, the next level really is down around these the old lows that we achieved the first time we broke that level. Down through here, you can see there was some resistance and support, and again support here, and it's gone back quite some way. So there's plenty of profit opportunity from here down to here, and whether or not that happens this week is unknown, but the signal or the trigger for me to say that I've got a chance of getting down there will be if we can see the low of this candle broken. If you know our strategies, you'll know what to do. On from that is Sterling Swiss, because Sterling Swiss, where are we? Here we are. Sterling Swiss is sitting in quite an interesting point in time right now. You can see here what we've got on this monthly is we did come into this sell zone and push away. We have now got a higher low. This higher candle was broken to the high, so we're pushing up, and we've seen these equal highs reached. If we can break above this candle, we certainly are in a confirmed uptrend on the monthly. On the weekly, we're already in a confirmed uptrend. As you see here, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low. Look exactly where this candle has pulled back into. It's pulled back into this zone that we talk about constantly. It's a small bullish candle, and a break to the high of that would certainly be significant. Now, if we keep walking down these time frames, the picture becomes clearer. Again, a nice uptrend. Have a look in here. We've got a consolidation of price. Sure, we had a bit of a whippy candle here. We've got a consolidation of price in and around that buy zone, and we see a bullish candle yesterday, and the break of that candle now starting to happen as I speak to you. Coming further down these time frames, we can start to see here, if I jump to the 4 hour, look at this consolidation. Now, I did say we had broken through it. That looks like news in my opinion. It may not have been, but it looks to me like that was some sort of form of news. You can see we've got resistance through here. We're building up into it. Here's our higher high. Sorry, here's our push up into the resistance recently. Here's our higher low. A break of that would really mean for me, I believe that we can see sterling Swiss have a very nice leg up. So that's looking good as well. Euro Oz, another great one to keep an eye out for because of the way it looks on the daily, weekly and monthly, but more so on the monthly and the weekly. If you see here on the monthly, we've had a lovely uptrend, a push on. We're not too overextended now. We've had a nice little pullback, and that's also shown on the weekly. Here's our pullback back into the buy zone. Bullish candles breaking higher, looks really bullish, and I like that a lot on the weekly time frames. Looking on these lower time frames now for opportunities to get low and just stalking that pair for moves higher. And finally, GBP CAD. Now, we've been keeping a very close eye on this for quite some time. Has a great trade by one of our traders, Tamar, last week on sterling CAD. But you can see monthly in an uptrend, weekly really looking good now. And I just need to highlight the reason why we liked it so much for a much bigger move is because of this. We've broken out of this resistance and we really are in a wonderful a wonderful surging uptrend right now, and there is really nothing in the way for this to have a multiple week run, and that's what we're liking the look of. On the daily, once more, a beautiful uptrend here, looking for opportunities to rejoin that trend for more trades. And here we go, beautiful uptrend again on the 8 hour, beautiful uptrend here on the 4 hour. Everything about this just looks extremely bullish, and that's why I'm stalking it. Guys, don't forget to register for the webinars this week. One this evening or this morning, depending on whereabouts you are in the world, and one again the following day. Don't forget also you've got access to the recordings of the webinars, so you can watch them whenever you like. Okay, all you've got to do is register. So click on the links below or in your email, and I'd love to see you on the webinars this week. Hope you have a fantastic trading week. That's all for me. I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.